Ever felt overwhelmed by the complexity of English grammar? It's a challenge faced by many. The grammar of English. It's intricate, with rules, exceptions, and a seemingly inexhaustible list of irregular verbs. Seems like a minefield, doesn't it? But what if we told you there's an alternative path? A path that leads to better English proficiency, leaving behind the intimidating world of grammar. Remember, you're not the only one on this journey. There exists an effective method for enhancing your English skills, circumventing the labyrinth of grammar. One of the simplest ways to improve your English is by listening. This may sound too easy to be true, but it's not. Engaging with English language content, be it podcasts, the news, or even your favorite music, can have a profound impact on your language skills. Let's take podcasts, for instance. They are a goldmine of conversational English. As you tune in, you're exposed to a variety of accents, dialects, and colloquialisms. This not only enhances your understanding, but also helps you sound more natural when you speak. Similarly, news broadcasts offer a more formal tone of English. They introduce you to a diverse range of vocabulary and sentence structures. And who could forget music? Singing along to English songs is a fun and effective way to improve pronunciation. It also helps in remembering new words and phrases. By listening, you absorb the language naturally, just like you did when you were a child learning your native language. Reading is another powerful tool to enhance your English skills. By immersing oneself in the written word, you subconsciously absorb the language's structure, patterns, and vocabulary. Consider it as a workout for your brain, strengthening your language muscles one page at a time. Reading daily is crucial. It doesn't have to be a novel or a scholarly article. Newspapers, blog posts, even social media captions in English can be beneficial. The key is consistency. Regular reading familiarizes you with the language, its idioms, and its quirks. It also helps you understand how sentences are formed and how words are used in different contexts. Books, on the other hand, are a treasure trove of rich vocabulary and complex sentence structures. They provide an opportunity to see English in its most creative form, allowing you to pick up new words and phrases that you can incorporate into your own language use. Remember, the more you read, the more you expose yourself to English and the better you get. Speaking English regularly can dramatically improve your language skills. That's right. Let's delve into that a bit further. One of the best ways to enhance your English prowess is by integrating it into your daily life, making it a part of your routine. Imagine chatting with your friends in English, sharing your thoughts, ideas, or even the most mundane things like what you had for breakfast. This practice can help you become more comfortable and confident with the language. You see, when you discuss familiar topics, you're more likely to express yourself freely, allowing you to practice your English without the added pressure of unfamiliar content. Moreover, joining English-speaking clubs or societies can also be beneficial. These clubs often provide a supportive and interactive environment where you can engage in conversations, debates, or presentations in English. It's like a playground, but instead of swings and slides, you have words and phrases to play with. And in this digital age, why not take advantage of language exchange websites? These platforms allow you to converse with native English speakers from across the globe. It's like having a pen pal, but in real time and with the added benefit of immediate feedback. Remember, it's perfectly fine to stumble and make mistakes. It's all part of the learning process. Each error you make is a stepping stone towards mastering the language. So, don't worry about making mistakes. The key is to practice, practice, and practice. Learning English from context is a fun and effective way. Now let's delve into what this really means. Imagine you're watching a movie or a TV show in English. The characters are having a conversation, and you come across a word that you've never heard before. Instead of pausing the movie to look up the word, you continue to watch. You're able to understand the overall meaning of the conversation based on the character's actions, the scenario, and other words you do know. This, my friends, is learning from context. Now, you might be thinking, but how can I fully understand without knowing every single word? That's the beauty of it. You don't need to know every word to understand the message. Your brain is a fantastic puzzle solver, filling in the blanks with information you already have, and making educated guesses for the parts you don't. Movies and TV shows are great, but real-life situations provide even richer opportunities for context learning. When you're in a conversation with someone speaking English, the context includes not just the words they're using, but their body language, tone of voice, and the environment around you. Consider this a challenge, an exercise in detective work. Each conversation, each movie scene, is a new case to crack. The more you practice, the better you'll become at understanding English in its natural, unfiltered form. So next time you watch a movie or talk to someone in English, pay attention to the context. Improving English without learning grammar is not as hard as it sounds. As we've journeyed through this video, we've unraveled some of the effective strategies you can employ to enhance your English skills without getting tangled up in grammar. We've discovered that it's not just about memorizing rules and definitions, but about immersing ourselves in the language and learning it naturally. Listening plays a significant role in this process. By tuning into English radio stations, podcasts, or even audiobooks, we expose ourselves to the rhythm, intonation, and pronunciation of the language. It's like learning music by ear. The more we listen, the better we understand. Reading regularly is another powerful tool. It not only expands our vocabulary, but also shows us how English is used in different contexts. Whether it's a mystery novel, a scientific article, or a simple blog post, every bit of reading helps us get more comfortable with the language. Speaking practice is crucial too. It's not about perfection, but practice. The more we speak, the more fluent we become. It's like training a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. Finally, learning from context is key. Words and phrases often have different meanings depending on the situation. By learning in context, we can understand these nuances and use the language more effectively. Remember, consistency is the key. Keep practicing and you will see improvement in your English skills.